Good morning, everyone. I'm David Whidden with ACY Yachts here in La Rochelle, France, aboard Fountaine Pajot Power 80 number 11, the Nana Marie. And I'm with Bill, the owner. Hi, Bill. Good morning.
David, good morning.
Would you like to maybe introduce yourself and tell us a little bit of your background?
Sure. Bill Bastian, grew up in the middle of the United States in Indiana. Went to grade school and high school with my wife, Nan, where the name came from, Nana Marie. We've been blessed with 44 years of marriage. We have 2 children, 5 grandchildren. I went to the Naval Academy and then was in nuclear subs for several years. And then from there went into a family business. And our family business dealt with automation and robotics for automated fulfillment centers. We grew that business and eventually sold that to Toyota in 2017, which is allowing to me have this type of a boat.
Fantastic. So I assume your time in the Navy aboard the submarines was instrumental in your relationship with the sea and wanting to be out on it?
Very much so. I mean, we started in Indiana, there's just little lakes, so we started out with, small rowboats and those sorts of things. But yes, when I got to the Naval Academy, we got introduced to sailing, and I was on a carrier, aircraft carrier for a summer. And then, of course, my time on the submarine. We were in the North Atlantic, Mediterranean, and actually got to go to the North Pole.
Oh, fantastic. Is your life as an engineer, is that shaped how you view yachting and part and parcel?
Well, when we were able to go and visit the plant in La Rochelle, that was very interesting to see the various stations and the progress of the boat, see all the internal systems. That is very exciting to me because I enjoy kind of looking under the hood and seeing how everything works.
Right. Details, qualities that matter to you when you are stepping aboard the Nana Marie.
Well, probably the first thing is the smile on the crew's face. Very important to feel welcome. But it's organized to be very spacious, kind of personal area where you can either socialize or be by yourself, read a book. Lots of different areas to go to. So just really trying to have our guests and family enjoy themselves.
And there's plenty of room for that. Out of all the various power catamarans and motor yachts that you looked at, what was it about the Fountaine Pajot Power 80 that really kind of stood out and grabbed you?
Well, the amount, or I guess square meters of living space with this design is very high. The way they make the hulls so the fiberglass is lighter, allows you to have a very good speed, fuel consumption characteristics, and just the beauty of the boat. Fountaine Pajot does a wonderful job in the overall design of the boat.
So there's a certain amount of balance between the comfort, the capability, fuel consumption, range, and design that really appeal to you.
Yes.
How important was customizing in your decision to go with Fountaine Pajot? Because I know that there's a lot of, it's a production boat, but with a lot of custom features, including layout.
It's important. I think everybody likes to paint the canvas a little bit their own way, make it your own and unique. Starting with the cabin layout, that was very important because we've got a wide variety of guests and we wanted to make sure that those were right. And it was fun dealing with the Fountaine Pajot engineers and really collaborating on things that could be done, things that couldn't be done. Pretty flexible on what they allowed. Fortunately, it's a modular design, so we were able to do a lot of things that I think our family and friends will really enjoy.
Yeah, so with your collaboration with the designers, you feel truly involved with shaping how the yacht comes together. Were there anything specific that was a must-have in order for you and your guests and family and loved ones to feel comfortable on board?
Well, I mean, the base designs are really good. So, I mean, we would have been comfortable, but to allow us, we kind of had a unique Maestro and VIP combination on the starboard side. That was very nice. The ability to have a dining room table in the salon is nice because it takes guests out of the wind. I mean, there have just been several features that Fountaine Pajot allowed us to do that are wonderful.
And the crew, the comfort of the crew is kind of paramount in the design. Some very nice features. The crew isn't happy, nobody's going to be happy.
Exactly.
And they have a really
They've got a nice space down there. We added some partitions. It gives them a little bit more privacy. So I think they're very pleased.
Yeah, having their own mess as well down there is a real comfort. Let's see, could you explain some of the choices maybe you made on the boat? We could actually go take a look. We've got a couple of pieces over here on the table that we can view.
Yeah, I'm happy
walk us
to
through.
go through the customization and show you what we did.
Okay. So Bill, how do these spaces in the layout that you've chose reflect the way you intend to travel and host on board?
Well, I'll run through some of the design enhancements that we did. First, maybe at the cabin level, we have the Maestro starboard aft, but we also included a nice VIP starboard forward. And then we were able to put 2 guests on the port side, and your crew is back in here. So just as an overall layout for the cabins, I think that came out very well.
Yeah, and with the addition of both 4-peak cabins being also kitted out for crew. And remember, this was not a standard layout for Fountaine Pajot. This was
they really worked
hard to
with us
accommodate.
It was great.
Absolutely.
One of the really fun areas is this forward starboard 4-peak, and it features bunk beds, and they came up with a really creative design because it's a tight space, but I have 2 7-year-old granddaughters, and I think it'll be perfect for them, and they'll love it. It's kind of their own little area. Some of the other features going up to the main deck, they worked with us to put in what we call dolphin chairs at the very front of the 2 bows, and they're basically the best seat in the house. When you're cruising, you're up, it's almost like you're just hovering above the water going along. Great place to daydream and enjoy the pretty views. In the starboard side, we actually adjusted the hot tub, and we have both people sitting out, both are looking in front now, and sitting in the same direction, which was a nice feature. We added an additional table in this area, so people, if you have hors d'oeuvres or dinner and you want to have a meal in the forward cockpit, you can do that. We put a dining room table in the salon, which is a nice feature because if it's windy or really hot, it allows you to kind of come into a protected area and have a meal. The dining room, or this area on the starboard side of the salon, we kind of opened it up. We added the outside grill on the starboard side.
Yeah, this is an entire exterior galley, so it's refrigeration, grill. There's room for a pizza oven.
It's got really nice features.
A lot of activity back there.
You can clean your fish and make dinner with your fish. Another little feature that you really don't see is we put underwater cameras. We put an underwater camera on the starboard bow, and at the aft end we put it on the port side, and they're, I don't know, maybe 12 inches under the water, and it gives you a nice panoramic view. So when we're in the Caribbean or other areas where there's a lot of sea life, it's a great place. And they work with us to be able to put it on the TV screens throughout the facility. So
moving on to like overall experience What does luxury mean to you personally, and how does it translate into the decisions that you've made on the Nana Marie?
I mean, to me, it's really shared time with friends and family, going and having fun. It's probably the little things, whether it's a card game or a meal together, being able to go to the tender to do a shore excursion. Those are the types of things. As far as the beauty of the boat, Fountaine Pajot is the expert at that, but it's more the experience that I consider important.
Okay. And do you see the yacht more as a retreat, a platform for exploration, a home on the water, a combination of the three? Or
probably all of the above.
Yeah.
And it's nice, you can kind of morph your mission to the guests that you have on board.
Yeah, and create an experience for your family and loved ones while aboard on all of these adventures throughout the Med. Do you want to talk about a little bit about your initial itinerary in the Mediterranean?
Yeah, it's going to be a busy summer. We start off in Algarve, Portugal. I have my granddaughter who just turned 18 and 4 of her good 18-year-old friends. So that'll be our inaugural group. We're going to Spain, the Mallorca, Mallorca with nieces and nephews, and on to Greece, up to Croatia with friends. We're going to come down to Sardinia. We're going to go actually to the Cannes Festival in France, and then down to Tenerife to kind of get ready for the passage over to the BVI.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, and Nana Marie will be in the Cannes Yacht Festival this year.
Yes, she will.
On display, the belle of the ball, pretty sure. We're going to have, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's been 2 years since we first started talking and emailing and came to La Rochelle together to go through the factory, and it's been an absolute pleasure.
David, I appreciate all of your help. You've kind of held our hands the whole way through, and the team at FP has been awesome. So it's been a great journey, and now we're excited to actually leave this Sunday, and it'll be our first voyage.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time and willingness to do this little chat.
You're welcome.
And everyone, welcome aboard the Nana Marie.
Thank you.
And we look forward in the Mediterranean this season, and then coming to the Caribbean at the end of 2026. So we'll be seeing you around the BVI and Palm Beach shows and maybe up the Eastern Seaboard.